most insane car stunt that will impress you. Two-wheeling. Two-wheeling cars is a huge trend over in the Middle East. Japan has drifting, and the US cornered the market on drag racing, so the Middle East got a little creative. Basically, they get the car up to a high speed and almost flip it, the key word there being almost. Since this trend caught footing, it's appeared in movies and stunt runs, and even the hooligans have done it. Driving on two wheels is crazy, but apparently not crazy enough for these pros, as they take it further and stand on top of the car, sometimes for a breeze, sometimes just to clean the rims. Men on a motorcycle. Ever wondered, how many people can I fit on my bike? Well, they did over in India, and they got answers. What makes this even better is that they set a world record while doing this for the most people on a moving motorcycle. But wait, there's more. They also set 4 other motorcycle world records. Apparently, they don't play around over in India. Well, okay, so maybe this is playing around a bit, but at least we're getting answers to the hard-hitting questions. All joking aside, this little trick could have come in handy in college, and I'm just impressed that suspension is holding up. Helicopter vs car. This race seems like something out of a video game, but Red Bull once again made some crazy stunt a new crazy reality. If you've ever ridden in a helicopter, you know that they're not so easy to control and that they don't have the most smooth ride ever. So, you know this pilot has to be pretty skilled to keep up with this drift car. Wheelchair backflip. If you haven't seen the insane stunts they pull over at Nitro Circus, they're definitely something to look into. Wheels, and I'm not being mean, that's his nickname, doesn't simply sit on the sidelines just because he's in a wheelchair. And one day, in that spirit, he decided he was going to do a backflip in his wheelchair in front of a giant, very nervous crowd. He stuck the landing beautifully, and it became one of their most talked about stunts to this day. Not too bad for a stunt they thought of on the fly. But if it has wheels, eventually, these guys are gonna jump it off a ramp. Real life Hot Wheels. It's like something from a childhood dream, and for two lucky drivers I'm sure that's exactly what this was. Standing 66 feet tall, this double loop was designed, very specifically, with a little bit of math and a lot of insanity. The drivers pulled a whopping 7 gs on the loop and had to hit it at a very specific speed and angle to avoid falling off the track or running into each other. That's a lot of stress, but aside from all of that, I'm sure this was one of the coolest days for these two brave drivers.